Hey guys! So usually the times that school days start and end depend on the school. So for example, with my school starts at 7:50 in the morning, but it could start at 7:30 or 8:15. Again, this just depends on the school. The schedules also depend on the school. For example, with my school, every class has about 2 blocks and every block is about 45 minutes long. Between every class, there's always a 20-minute break. It's just enough time to grab a snack or to study. Normally, you don't have every class every single day. I think that's what a lot of schools in the US do. Instead, here you normally have, for example, if I had German, right? I would have that class about twice every week. English I would have twice every week. And the reason why it's twice every week is because my school is more language orientated. Because we're not science orientated, I only have biology once a week. I only have chemistry once a week. Now, another significant difference between the American system and the German school system is after-school clubs. I found that, especially transitioning from the US to Germany, a lot of the after-school clubs that I wanted to attend and have in my school were just not there. And the reality of it is not that there are no after-school activities. There are, but it's usually through clubs, through the town or through a private company or another group. For example, my school, we do have a volleyball team, but the majority of sports, for example, people would go to these different clubs outside of school to practice. There's about 6 different breaks in the school year, with Christmas break and summer break being the longest. Although given summer break isn't as long as in the US, usually August is pretty much the only summer break you'll get. But at the same time, you do have more vacations during the school year, again 6 in total, so it kind of makes up for it. Besides Christmas break and summer break, there's also a week in autumn break. The week of Easter is also break. There's one called Pfingsten. I need to look up the English translation for that. That's also one break, and that's usually in May. And then there's also winter break, and that's usually the end of January to February. Again, it depends on the region. Some regions may have one less or one more. It just depends. And with the grading system here in Germany is numbered from 1 through 6, from 1 being the best and 6 being you failed. You can kind of think about this way, so 1 being A plus, 2 being A, 3 being a B, and so on and so forth. I don't know about Austria, but I do know that in Switzerland the grades are flipped, so the lowest score would be a 1, and so forth. And here are some of the supplies I'd recommend bringing every day to school. First, a pack of Stabilos, a pen, pencil, sharpener, geometry triangle, and the pencil case so that you can put everything in. Your agenda, a calculator, a college block. It's basically just graph paper, any kind of identification or bond card you might need, and a textbook if that's necessary. Optional supplies include water, money for lunch, scissors, and a snack.